Good morning, friends. I am Suraj Agrawal. Today we will learn the tricks of how to grow tomatoes in the waste containers of any kinds of containers or bucket, anything you have. So you can see our gardener is doing some all these treatments and things to do the grow the tomatoes. Now we'll see how to grow such kind of tomatoes. First you have to take garden soil, around 60% garden soil, and then you add around 40% compost, maybe vermicompost or cow dung compost. You have to mix it properly because they need proper nutrition. You need sufficient nutrition and compost for growing tomatoes, especially for the fruit or vegetable plants. And you can see this is the mixture, and you have to take some of these buckets, waste buckets, or waste containers of any kind of plastic waste containers or anything you have. You can use them. You can cut them in this size, in this way, and the top portion you have to take some seedlings, and this is the waste basket. Any kind of basket you can use for growing tomatoes or any kind of vegetables. So this is the portion, and you can see there are a lot of holes at the bottom for drainage holes. You have to make proper drainage holes for drain out the water. And now you fill up around 50% of this pot or this container. You have to fill up this with this soil mixture, and you don't have to take much care for growing these kinds of tomatoes or these kinds of vegetables. You just see and follow, and I will show you the 3 tricks how to grow them and harvest the proper tomatoes from here. So after filling up it properly here, you have to take out the seedlings from here. You can see seedlings should be properly grown, maybe around 6 to 7 inch tall, because the stem needs to be hardy. So this is the seedlings, they are fitting here properly. And after proper plantation, again fill up with the soil mixture, and then you have to water it and keep it in semi-shade area for around a couple of days, and then take out in a full sunlight so that you can harvest tomatoes. And you don't have to take much care because the tomatoes don't need much care. So this is the filling up the soil, and then we are filling another pot. This is the waste basket here, waste paper basket here you are using. Fill up the soil. If you have green net, you can use the green net also. So this is the fill up of soil here, and now I am taking out the seedlings from here, and just take out the seedlings in the technique how our gardener is showing you how to plant at the center of the place, and then fill up again soil, and then water it and keep it in semi-shade area. This is the planting portion, how you can plant it. And after that I will show you after 2 months what will be the result and how you can take care. All the caring tips, special 3 caring tips I will show you how to caring them, and then you can harvest in. It takes around 3 months for harvest the ripened tomatoes from here. After filling up, planting up the tomatoes plant here, you have to water it fully, and then you have to keep it in semi-shade area for a couple of days, then take out in full sunlight, and you have to water it regularly, and you will see the results in 2 months. Welcome back, friends. After 2 months you can see the results here. Tomatoes, full grown tomatoes, hundreds of tomatoes are grown here, and you see this is the round type, some of the oblong type, and different varieties of tomatoes, and they are full grown tomatoes. And you can see at least 3 to 4 kgs of tomatoes you can harvest from a single pot, and you see the result of this tomato. Now I'll tell you what you have to do in these conditions. These are the tomatoes. Our gardener is showing you the harvest of these tomatoes, how the tomatoes are growing. Now you have to till the soil properly, loosen the soil, and you have to add mixture of fertilizer, vermicompost and cow dung compost mixture, around 2 to 3 fistful of this mixture. Mix in soil after properly tilling and loosening the soil, then add water and spray water here. And this is all you have to take care. In once in 15 days you have to add fertilizer, because they need lots of fertilizer, and they, especially in the pots, if they are grown in land, you don't have to apply much of the fertilizer. But if you are growing in pots, the area is very small, so you have to regularly add fertilizer here. So this is the first thing you have to do in proper application of manure or fertilizer. And after applying fertilizer, you have to water the plants properly. You see our gardener is applying water. very easy and very simple things you have to do if you want to grow any kind of vegetable. We have grown different kind of vegetable in waste bottles and all the waste containers, plastic containers, and different types of waste buckets we have used here. And now the second tips is you have to remove all the rotten leaves from here. All the fungus infected leaves or the rotten leaves you have to remove, because they will damage all the rest of the plant. So this is very important. You have to time you have to remove all these rotten leaves. And here he is removing the excess leaves and excess damaged stems also, so that the plant grows nicely. So this is the second thing you have to do. And now the third thing you have to do is to apply any kind of insecticide, maybe Theta or Kaka, 2 ml per liter if there are some insect infections. So you have to apply this fertilizer insecticide here once in 15 days. If you spray, if there is no infection or no insect infestation, then you may avoid this part. But if you have some several insect infestation, then you can apply this one. So this is the all. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you at all like the video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you new to my channel, please subscribe channel. Thank you very much. Thank you for being with us.